Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Into the box steps the leadoff man Dustin Pedroia, and we are ready for baseball.
For Boston, second baseman Dustin Pedroia.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. That misses 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Grounded to the right. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Harold Reynolds, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. It's fair to say they're still finding their way. 3-3 here to start the young season.
Well, Matt, we're watching a team that won the last game, put them at 500. Now, they're not where they want to be, and they're still several games back in the division. But you just keep pushing one day at a time, and you never know if you might be able to gain some ground.
Devin Travis is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
So he goes back-to-back with the same pitch and got him to chase it both times. He's clearly not picking up that pitch very well.
So he was confident doubling up. Does he triple up on it?
It's always tough to go back-to-back-to-back. It's not a good idea to show a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Designated hitter J.D. Martinez.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Here's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Batting 6.
So
Center
striding
fielder.
in, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Bradley
He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Corners move in now to try to cut off the runner at home, but they'll stay in double play depth up the middle. First pitch coming. Here it is. A line shot to third base. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Corners move in now to try to cut off the runner at home, but they'll stay in double play depth up the middle. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. In to score the runner from third. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And there's ball 2 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's set. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at second, so he steps off to look him back. First and second now, 1 man out. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Number 15, second baseman,
Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Fernandez is there. Let's see if they test it. Stepping into the box, Andrew Benintendi, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Ball 1.
Ball.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner. A diving effort as it's off his glove. 1 run is scored. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Smoke in foul ground. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Betts racing back at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Justin Smoke now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Now for Tulowitzki, that's double number 3 so far on the year. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Into the box, Yonhervis Solarte, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away. Digging in, Russell Martin. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And there's ball 1. Now a little soft liner foul over to the right side, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Trying to pick things up where we left off, J.D. Martinez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. A little bouncer. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding in once again, Mitch Moreland. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Striding in, Xander Bogaerts. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And that misses for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Travis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Blake Swihart. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate. It just kept running away.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Little dribbler up the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Digging in now to Oscar Hernandez. He reached on a single in his first try. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To 2-2 now. Now a throw over to first. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him. At the plate, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Devin Travis.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. There to play it is Moreland, and there's one away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him. 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Kendrys Morales. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this one gets away. A play at the plate, and he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate. And the mental lapse behind the plate will hurt him as the run will score. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires this. At the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Eduardo Nunez.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Digging in once again, Dustin Pedroia. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball sent back up the middle. To his left, Tulowitzki. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Up next for the Red Sox,
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's Mookie Betts. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Coming in is Hernandez, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. And that means J.D. Martinez gets to it with 2 outs as well. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Well hit to right, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner, but foul. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Digging in and looking for more, Mitch Moreland. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Travis is there, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
First baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now. I like the call for the 2-strike changeup, but you got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And he'll step off and try again. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Bradley Jr.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. But the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat. This is in the air out to right field. On the move is Pilar. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Ready once again, Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
1-0.
And this is fouled at the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Smoke has got it, and the side is retired. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Leading off for the Jays.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate,
fielder,
Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
First pitch on its way. Heading out toward shallow right. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready once again, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Andrew Benintendi. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lined into left field, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Mookie Betts. Last time through was a base hit. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point, and he's back standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. 0-1 count and the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Tell you what, Matt, he looks locked in to me. You know, I play with a guy.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Devin Rabbit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Should be no trouble for Bradley, and there's out number one. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland is there. The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Kendrys Morales. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Hard hit toward the hole. To his right, Nunez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at bat.
First baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Line towards center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. Tulowitzki comes up with it. Throw on to first by Tulowitzki is in time for out number 1. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Liner towards second. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, Blake Swihart. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. This is pulled into right. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. So stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Pilar.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air to center field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone to lead off the inning. Digging in the switch. And now Boston's
first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting. Left
Settling
fielder,
in now, Yangervis Solarte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Russell Martin now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Martin.
And he'll step off and try and reset. Now the pitch. And this is fouled into the seats over from first. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. On the ground to the right side. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. So striding in, Kevin Pillar.
Kevin Pillar.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Al Albuquerque will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
For the Blue Jays,
and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. This is line to left. Solarte is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Next for the Red Sox.
At the plate, Andrew Benintendi. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Solarte looks up, out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Mookie Betts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out.
Next for the Red Sox.
Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Now to the plate. Teoscar Hernandez. He's 2 for 3. Tyler Thornburg.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
Got him to go down swinging there. Teoscar Hernandez becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th.
Mitch Moreland.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. We'll see if he's got that target on his back again. He's been plunked twice already. Roberto Ozuna is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Roberto
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Missed a pretty good pitch to hit right there. You know he wants that one back because you usually don't get more than one of those in an at-bat.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line to left. That's in there. Base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. On the night, he's 2-for-4 with a pair of singles. Slurve in there, strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Pillar's there, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can. Here's Kendrys Morales. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
For the Blue Jays. Designated hitter.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. A windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The win would belong to Rick Porcello, barring any late excitement here. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Ground. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Pedroia fields it cleanly, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often. Fernando Rodriguez.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Boston. Number 33, Fernando Rodriguez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Troy Tulowitzki stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I like that curveball right there. You know he's setting fastball. And he wants to ambush one, jump it right out of the yard, and you drop the curveball on him. Got an 0-1 count.
And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Ready with the 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. Here's Justin Smoke now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd. So the count holds at 0-2.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little two-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
On the ground up the middle. Pedroia on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Rick Porcello. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
No errors.